Hello guys and welcome back to the following video of making a ranking about the bloons today. So I'll be sitting down and making a tier list on every bloon. Boss bloons are going to be in a separate tier list. All the tier lists you can find them under the names. Yeah, it's version I think 52.0, so the newest one I made it myself. So yeah, let's jump into that. Okay, we start with the red bloon. The red bloon, you have to acknowledge, is golden. It starts with the red, it ends with the red. The first rounds are red bloons, and to finish a game, you have to pop the last bloon, which equals an RBE of 1. Okay, then the blue bloon is bad. I don't like it, it just has 1 more HP. It's a bit faster than red, but it's nothing special. The green bloon is exactly the same. It just has 2 more HP or 1 more HP than blue. So actually, like this. Now the yellow and the pink both are absolute golden bloons. They changed the game so immaculate. Like from those slow bloons, you just, I don't know, pop around 15 and one of those appears and just instantly gets a pace onto the game. This literally sets the whole stage for all other balloons that are actually as fast or as strong. So the next would be the zebra. Zebra is cool. It combines, yeah, it's good. It's good because it combines the power of the black and the white balloon, which I would also both put in good because they nullify a whole defensive strategy. Is it bombs, like with the bomb shooter, with the Buccaneer middle path? Okay, the Buccaneer middle path doesn't actually lose on that because it has more than just a bomb attack, so it still pops them, but it wholly nullifies the whole bomb shooter if you don't use bottom path with frag bombs. The white balloon is exactly the same for the ice monkey. If you don't have, I don't know, Silas to reduce the resistance of them, don't have MIB, or don't have them like, I don't know, yeah, a tier 5 or tier 4, then they're going to struggle against a white balloon. After that, I'll be jumping to the camel balloon. The camel balloon is up here. It's golden. It sets a whole stage. It adds a whole new mechanic gimmick into the games. You reach round 24. I'm talking about BTD6. That's why we have the BAD. Yeah. It sets out a whole new stage. It has the new mechanic where you have to have camel detection. Of course, for players who know how to play the game, all of those balloons to the Moab are going to be trash. But like talking about in inventive and how they work in game when you play it for the first time. So the Camo Balloon is goated for that tier because it just gives something new. It gives something new. You have that new kind of gimmick where you can't attack it normally. You just have to have something that can detect camo or have, I don't know, spikes or something like that that always lays on the floor, or the foam. You literally have upgrades centered around to defeating that balloon, or balloon type at least. So I'm just saying it's absolutely goated. Regrow isn't that goated. I would say it's mid. Of course, you still, if you have a bad defense, you will be making regrow farms or getting regrow rushed. But I think just compared to all of those balloons, yeah, it regenerates layers, that's true, but you can nullify that effect with a druid, with foam, with ice monkey, with a 1010 village. So I'm just saying that you have more, of course you have more gimmicks against all of those special balloons like white, black, zebra, and camo. But I think from the old gimmicky balloons, it's like the worst, I would say. Following that up, the purple balloon. It's not. No, you have to understand my point of view. I don't normally use magic towers. I normally use ninja from the magic towers, druids sometimes when I play chimps. I don't use the mage monkey that often. Even in only magic monkeys, I rarely use a ninja monkey because I am sure that the Ninja Monkey can pop camo and can pop purple balloons. So like, it's just, I don't know, it's like a one-step gimmick against like two whole towers and one hero. It's like, I don't know. It has, of course, it has more gimmicks than the regrow balloon, so I would put it like this. It also has more gimmicks than both of those. But you are already like familiar with the game that, oh, there are balloons against specific types because you saw those balloons. So this guy isn't even that scary anymore. Or at least it isn't scary because it came actually, I think, around. It appears close to those. I think it appears actually the first. So what I just said was completely stupid and wrong. But I don't know. From all the, oh yeah, we counter a specific thing, balloons. That feels like the weakest one for me, at least. For me. Now I got to lead balloon. Lead balloon is good to goaded. I actually don't know where to put it right now. I'm putting it at golden. It again, let you have a lot of lead popping, yes, but if you don't think about it, don't remember it, or just miss it, this guy deals a lot of damage. It isn't fast, but it deals a lot of damage. It's unpoppable by normal attacks. Has specific. Okay, there are towers that can pop it on, but just by being placed, like Gwendolyn, like the bomb tower. But it's still one of the. When I think about the game, I think like this: round 15, round 10, there's there's blue balloon rush or cluster, I would say. Round 15, you have all those balloons up to pink, I think, or yellow, of course, one of those, of course. Round 20, those two appear, or one of those appears. I think it's black. 124, you have the camo balloon. Then you have 28 lead and 40 lead. So this is how I view the game. And if you forget that it's round 28 and those guys show up, then you kind of have a problem. You can't stop them. Surely, just put down an alchemist, just put on a bomb tower. But if you don't have that money, this guy is going to make just living hell. Rainbow, I would say Rainbow is it's high mid because it isn't special. I don't care. It's just not special. It's fast. It's fast, and when it's popped, it leaves strong balloons like those. But it's just it doesn't have a gimmick like all of them over here. It's just like, oh yeah, I am technically the strongest balloon that you have met to this point. Ceramic then has to be absolutely goated. You literally have many when you play Rough Legends, you have some power-ups that are specific plus ceramic damage. You have upgrades that add ceramic damage. Ceramics have own boosts, like they can have 150% HP in challenges. So that's like, this guy surely is more goated than Camo actually. Moab. The Moab, I'm thinking still of a first playthrough. It has to be pretty much up here because it's the first. Oh yeah, it's the first boss kind of. You see it the first time. It's like, oh my god, it's a blimp, zeppelin, or whatever we want to call it. It looks, doesn't look terrifying. I fear the lead balloon and the ceramic balloon more than a mob. But if you play it for the first time, this balloon still has much HP, leaks ceramic, leaves ceramics after being popped, four of them. So you kind of have a good base, to be honest. I would say that this is goated. Not like the BFB. You already went through the first shock of seeing it Zeppelin. Now, and given that it was around 40, you could be awaiting another bigger one, especially when you play harder modes like hard, and you surely await something better. So that's why BFB just goes in good tier. Of course, it's stronger than the Moab because I think it leaves two of them after being popped, but like, it just. You await that. When I was first playing, I was sure when I saw the Moab, when I was first playing hard mode, When I first saw the mob, I was like, holy. And then I saw BFB and I was like, yeah, kind of awaited that. Kind of was sure what to build. Now that ZOMG actually, again, then doesn't have the problem as the BFB. He's kind of like introduced of the end boss of hard mode. You, he's just not plain weak. I don't know. I don't like the BFB because you have the pirate hook that still counters it as same as it counters Moab, which I normally get when I have the opportunity or when I needed to. Like at my last video, check that out if you feel like. Uh, so yeah, just like the ZMG doesn't get countered by Monkey Pirate. You have to have Pirate Lord to one tap that or first strike capability or something like that. It just doesn't get one tapped by abilities. Not, or at least not exactly one tap. There are enough abilities that one tap it, but like it's just plain stronger than the BFB. It sets a whole new class. It's the final boss, round 80 on hard mode. It just has that feeling too. Like I don't know, the BFB for me feels like just it's alright, yeah, it's a BFB. The BF, I literally fear round 59 more because it has camo LEDs than this guy. And this is what you have to know about it. Now, going to the DDT is surely up here. Not necessarily, the DDT is fast, it's camo, and it's LED. It has all properties that it can have. It's a blimp, it's camo, it's LED, and it's fast. I don't know what I want to have more. Of course, there's like preemptive strike. There is, damn, what is that ice monkey? Icicle impale that counter them very well. But like, damn it, man, you have to specifically counter them. It's not like these UMG, okay, I just can't pop down every tower. No, you have to have specific defenses on DDTs, especially on short maps. Because on short maps, these guys are just going to leak. You cannot defend them. So if you ask me, it's just like the most golded one. It's the most golded one. The BAD, I feel like is also very much up here. Is it? It has to be over the mob because it's the final boss. It's literally the final boss of a game. Round 100 when you play that far on chimps, on impoppable, or when you just go to free roam, free game, whatever it's called. You literally meet that guy on round 100. What can have more aura? It is, you can literally impact it with, I don't know, the sniper monkey, the, what is it called? Well, I literally forgot. I literally forgot. Uh, but you can use the top half sniper monkey. You cannot literally. You can technically use the ice monkey, but it also is a bit wacky. You can slow it down. You can't use the glue gunner to slow it down. So like, it's the most unique balloon to that point. And then popping out DDTs and UMGs like it's just the most unique, has the most HP, and is the most awaited because it's like round 100. Yes, the final boss, blah blah blah. This is literally what a good build up and a good boss feels like. You still, even if you have a great defense, still can lose to that thing, but it's also easy to defeat it. So like combining that, it's a very golden bloon. And I would say this is my whole tier list on the basic bloons. We will be switching to the boss bloons. So boss bloons, starting with, I also have the Bloons Monkey City boss bloons. So like if you see those flat bosses, those are the, for me, BMC bosses. I don't think I played one of this on my channel, but like I did play BMC. I, f- I think I finished BMC on one of my phone accounts at one point. It was a great game. Starting with Blast Populus. Blast Populus, where do I put him? He's not goated. He, of course, is not goated. He's just like a little child who designed a balloon. He has ass designing. I'm honest with you. immune to like has purple immunity when he reaches that bar, throws stones around the map that block view, decreases range. I don't think he stuns balloons actually. I could be wrong. I don't think he stuns balloons or towers because his predecessor, the BMC one, did stun you towers. So he literally stunned them in the sense of I couldn't move my heli pilot, my ace would stop moving, or at least shooting. So like I would put him in good, and his yeah okay his elite version is goaded in the sense of I would normally put them in trash because I just hate him. He has too much gimmicks compared to what we have in the game right now. His ancestor actually this is legit goated boss blue in BMC. He would just his only gimmick was shooting those whatever it was like aura missiles, and he would just stun your towers. And this was goated. This was a mechanic that we needed, that we wanted, that we had, and it was good. And of course, we have to go further as a society. As when it comes to gaming, we have to evolve to make challenges harder. But it was like going from 1 to 100 instantly. You just had that one gimmick and gave him 5 gimmicks in the BTD 6 universe. Lunarius, he is when it comes down to I most likely would put him in goaded because I love to play Brunaris. He's the easiest to understand. He just spews bloons and has much HP. Technically, he's mid for that. Mid to bad, I would say. Like mid to bad. He doesn't need a buff because he kind of, when you put on the multipliers or whatever they call it, the boosters, for the rules, like when you gave him, I don't know, 150% more HP, this just works for him. And they normally do that. They normally put Bruneris out with, I don't know, increasing speed or increasing boss HP, which makes this guy one of the most balanced out there. Now his elite version, elite version is way much cooler because he doesn't spew out normal balloons, he spews out mobs at the very beginning. So like it gives you an already existing challenge, makes it a bit harder. And normally, given that you still have that multiplier of HP, it's not going to be like 150, but it's going to be like 125. It's still a lot because I think the HP is multiplied by 4 times or each boss appearance compared to its normal counterparts. Like I think 4 times much HP. At least I think that. The Bloonarius in BMC, it was good. It was good. It was balanced. It again spewed out balloons. It was tanky. It was exactly the same as his normal version was. It was exactly the same. Except that he didn't spew out balloons on his spot. He would just spew them out on the map. Well, because skulls didn't exist back then. You just had that one, had that hotbar over here, that HP bar, and he would just spew out balloons on the track of the map, not under him when he would lose a skull, because they didn't exist yet there. We all know it. We all know it. It has to happen. Just teleporting balloons, and having combat properties. You see, Bloonarius works because Bloonarius is simple, but still strong. Blast Populus works because he's not simple, because he's annoying, because he's shit, because he is new, and because his old edition was very fun. And there's Sai, and you have Sai, and he's like, what am I supposed to say about this guy? He kinda is just there. His elite version is mid at best. Like it teleports more often. Oh, okay, I would put it in good. I would put it actually above all of those in good because it teleports more often, so it creates more. It's more oppressive just compared to his normal version that teleports I think 2 times or 3 times. This guy teleports like 5 or 6 times, so it's more oppressive given that he covers more range with teleportation and teleports the balloons closer to the exit. So that's very oppressive. But his base version, I don't know what they have to do with him. It's just plain weak. if you don't have like restriction of just having 5 towers on the map that we had last time. We can't work with, of course we can work with such restrictions, but like it doesn't solve the problem that the balloon, boss balloon itself doesn't feel like a boss. It's just more, I was more afraid of the balloons he would teleport than himself. Of course that his gimmick, like 50% relies on teleporting other balloons through the map. But like you don't really focus on him, you just focus more on the balloons that are about to leak. Now we come to, I think, my second most hated boss balloon, because I like just to put down 2 military towers and 1 primary tower that can't pop leads. So like, of course, he's good. I would put him in mid. If you know how to play him, just don't be stupid. It's mid. You literally have to just have 2 types of towers or 2 categories of towers, like one, I don't know, primary and 1 military, where both can pop leads, and boom, you have done it. Now that his baby balloons or whatever they are, those stupid rock balloons, they are annoying. They are good. You literally have to understand, because he spews. No, he doesn't spew them out. They just come out, but they have the same immunity as he has. So if he is immune to military towers can't do damage to them. So you normally have a whole tower, like a glue gunner top path or something like that, to literally counter just those balloons, to just pop them. And this is crazy, given that the boss balloon is already hard enough, I would say. It's above ballooners. And then he has those balloons that you literally have to have another tower to completely counter them. At least this is what I do. Of course, there are way easier options to counter them, but I just have, when I have the money, I just put down the glue gunner at the bef right before the exit, so he just counters them. His elite version, his elite version isn't even that crazy compared. Of course, he has more HP, but I don't think he does anything specific more. He's just more HP. That's like everything. He can. I don't think he does anything else. Okay, those, of course, the rock balloons are stronger. Those are the purple rock balloons. So technically, nah, I'm not going to put him in golded. He isn't golded strong in the sense of being actually golded strong. It's like kind of, nah. I'm just going to keep his elite variant that good. Now Lich. I don't know. I literally don't know. He is mid at best. He's actually bottom mid. I don't like him. He spawns his little minion balloon or whatever this is, like the soul of Lich. He takes buffs and heals himself. When you sell towers, he heals himself. And I think he can do something to the balloons, but I actually don't remember, to be honest. It could be just a stupid image in my head that never actually occurred. But yeah, that's everything. He's mid at best. His stupid soul balloon is going to be the good bottom because it steals lives. It's fast. And that's everything actually. It's fast and it steals life. That's still technically more than this guy does. Now his elite variant, I think he's goated. He doesn't do much more. He just has more HP, sends out the soul balloon more often, and heals just more. But this is everything this guy actually, this guy cannot be more upgraded than the addition that they did in Elite. This guy steals more lives when it comes down to Elite. He's not faster, it's just more HP. So he stays more on the battlefield. So this guy can still stay hidden. This is good. This is like a good room, boss room. This is a good upgrade from the base to Elite, I would say. No, it's Vortec. Base Vortec in the sense of BMC Vortec was good. He didn't do anything, I think. He just made other balloons fast and was fast himself. That's all he had. That's all he had. Now, hate me only once, but I love Vortex. I literally love his design. He's up here. Uh, he's just fast. He has that shield and stunts in an area. This is everything I want for my boss balloon. He has simple ways. He makes other bloons faster. He gets a shield when a skull is popped. He stuns towers in the Neo when a skull is popped. And boom, that's everything. He is amazing. He's perfect. He's absolutely goated. I love his design. I love those stupid eyes on the balloon. It looks so freaking funny. But it's an amazing design. From a designing standpoint, I like Vortex the most. Then it comes down to Bloonarius or Elite Psy. Like this is what I want my boss balloon to do. It isn't supposed to do that much like like Blast Populous, and it shouldn't be as weak as Psy. It's just this guy is exactly what a boss balloon should do. It doesn't buff itself actually. It just has that shield, but it buffs other balloons. It makes them faster. It makes them you have to react faster to those balloons. It is very oppressive. Elites or normal. It's very oppressive. It's very strong. It's very effective. So I just like him. And I would summarize my tier list on boss balloons and normal balloons in BTD6 and boss balloons in BMC. If you enjoyed that video, watch my first video on the towers and watch my video on why Psy sucks ass, because he is bad. He just is bad. I'm gonna be honest. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I'm literally, to be honest, I was just kind of just checking out. I remember that I could do that video. Oh, my voice is dying. Oh man. I remember I could do that video, so I did it just now. I'm going back to normal content in the next episode. I'm not going to do another ranking video. I was just bored and I couldn't do much right now being sick. I had to lay down a bit. I was doing normal content when I was sick. But yeah, I'm feeling best right now. But like, damn, I don't know, man. Have a great day. Have a great night. See you next.